In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be showing you a very basic but effective gait exercise, which is walking on your heels. So we're going to go through a couple of progressions. Firstly, an exercise as simple as this always creates the question, why do I need to do it? So for me, if I'm giving this as a prescriptive exercise, it's for those with flat feet, fallen arches, venous return issues. So for example, those that I'm looking to improve that venous return from the calf and the foot. Then I've got the clients, for example, that I'm looking to increase and improve their ankle dorsiflexion. When we come into dorsiflexion, that position where the toes are pointed up, we also stretch out the calf, so it's good for those with tight calves. Those that are looking to improve their muscles that do dorsiflexion, such as the tibialis anterior. And finally, when we point the foot up, often the toes point up as well. So it's good for those that are wanting to improve their foot extensor muscles as well. So there's lots of benefits, right? Now, it is exactly how you would imagine. You are going to point the toes up. You're going to be upright, facing forwards. Both the feet are facing forwards as well, and you are quite literally just going to slowly walk on your heels, trying to point them up as high as possible. Once you get good at that with trainers on, you then take the trainers off. It's more abrasive, it's harder. Often we've got lots of nice cushioning in the trainers, so doing it without that is substantially harder. And then how I would progress that even further for an individual is we'd get something like this. So this is a balance board. So it's one of those squishy balance boards. As I'm standing on it, I can kind of bounce on it. This now creates an unstable surface for me, and I can do exactly the same, walking forwards and also walking back, which is going to challenge my ankle dorsiflexion and how well that I can do the exercise substantially more than if I was going to do it on the floor. I might also decide to do multi-directional changes. So for example, walking side to side with dorsiflexion, pointing up, and also walking back, walking forwards, do all the planes of motion that I can. And that would be some progressions of how to improve that walking on the heels. Whatever you decide to do, make sure that you keep a track of it, that you are progressing it over time, and as well that you're trying to point the foot up more and more as you get more comfortable with it. If you're doing it for the first time and you're a little bit unsure, try to do it against a wall. So for example, if I was doing it and I'm quite literally leaning near a wall, what I can do is if I lose my balance, I can always use that wall as a support. So that would be how to do walking on the heels as an exercise.